Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. So today we are finally driving the Hyundai Venue, our new Hyundai Venue, and I hope you guys watched my first video on the Venue, which was a walk around review. And today we are going to drive it, feel it, and then review it. So I think there were about a couple of cars which we were confused with. Obviously the Venue and then the Kia Sonet as well, but then I found the Hyundai Venue to be a bit better in terms of quality and in terms of driving experience as well. And the Sonet's cabin looks a bit more complex, and this one looks more neat, more cleanly laid. So those are some reasons why we preferred buying the Venue over the Sonet, and we went for this S Plus variant, as I already told you in the last video, as it was the most value for money. Driving experience has been pretty decent till now. So we have driven this for about 360 kilometers, 361 over here, and it's been smooth. Driving experience has been good. It's very decent. The steering is very responsive. Those are some key points I would like to highlight. Steering is smooth and very responsive. Like, it's very easy to move this car around in traffic or in city conditions. The gearbox is extremely light, so operating the gears, also going through the gears, is very easy. Operation is very smooth over here. Like, if I show you, it's so smooth. See, the gear response is good. Let me just put it to fourth. Power delivery is also good, so you don't feel that power lag in the car. You do have to downshift sometimes, but then once you downshift, it gives you the power you want, so you don't feel the power lag at all. Compared to the Verna, obviously driving Verna is better, because obviously there is a difference between the two engines. Like, Verna offers you 1.5 liter engine, this one is a 1200cc 1.2 engine. So driving the Verna is better. It gives you more power, more fun to drive. But then this one is also good enough, as comparing the engines of both the cars. I think this one is pretty responsive. You get the power you want. You do have to downshift sometimes, but that's okay. That's something which comes around with every car. Horn is not so good. The Verna's horn was much better, so they should have kept that horn here as well. This is the best selling Hyundai today in the India market. So I like driving the car in city, because it's very easy to move around this car, and the power also you are getting, mileage also you're getting. So current mileage I'm getting is about 13-14 kmpl in city traffic, and in highway I haven't driven this much. Only about 50-60 kilometers run on highway, and I got about 18 kilometers per liter. Speedometer looks sporty. So it's divided into 3 parts. There are some disadvantages and some advantages as well of this one. Disadvantage being that the readings are divided into 3 parts. So for tachometer, you have to see on the left, speedometer is on the center, and there's this odometer readings, fuel levels, all other details are on the right, extreme right. And also you can't operate anything in this from the steering controls, so you have to use this little button over there to operate the odometer, to reset the readings or do stuffs. So quite simple, but it's okay. That's what comes in the package, you know. 5 gears are offered in this, not 6. Driving experience has been good, you know. The kind of confidence the car gives you is great, and you can see almost the whole of your front bonnet, and you sit tall in this car, you know, so that also gives you confidence when you're driving this. So when you sit tall, you feel more commanding. You feel like the car is more in your control. So that are the advantages of having a compact SUV. Touchscreen is responsive again. It's the same one which we get in the Verna. So this variant has automatic headlamps. No rain sensing wipers though, but still there's quite a lot of spray on offer. Good enough. Again, I'm on 4th gear, revving the engine. Takes a bit of time on reaching high speeds. So I've been used to the 1.5 litre engine, and now I'm driving this 1.2. So it feels like it takes a bit more time in reaching top speeds, but still it's, you know, it's, I think this one is one of the best in segment. Again, revving the motor. 3rd gear, shifting to 4th, goes to 80. 100. Braking, good enough. Braking is very good, I think. It comes with ABS. And on applying brakes on those high speeds, you don't feel like the car is moving left or right. So again, safety wise, it's good. There's not much engine sound within the cabin, and the road sound also is not that much inside the cabin, so the cabin sits quiet. Ground clearance is also good enough, so you don't feel that urge to slow down on speed breakers or bumps or bad roads. Visibility is too good. So I'm currently driving on a very bad road, as you can see, and the kind of response I'm getting from the car is good. Like, I am feeling those jerks, you know, but the intensity of the jerks is not that high. I've reduced the speed to around 10 to 20 kmph. The road is very bad. Still, the suspension is working fine. More or less, it absorbs the whole jerk which is produced, you know. So I am getting a very comfortable ride right now. The suspension is again a bit on the harder side, like all Hyundai cars, and I kind of like that part of Hyundai, you know. Instead of keeping the suspension very soft, they keep it a bit stiff, which improves the ride and handling of the car, and also, you know, you don't feel those bumpy rides like the case in the Honda City. The ride is a bit bouncy because of the very soft suspension setup, but in this one it's just tuned fine, you know. So I think it's fine for me. I don't think you guys will find any problems on bad roads driving this car, or you know, sitting at the back of this car. Suspension is tuned perfectly. It's neither very stiff nor soft. Ground clearance is good, so I don't need to worry about anything hitting the lower part of the car. And the car is good in cornering as well, you know. So at high speed corners also, you know, I tried cornering the car at about 80, 90, 100 kmph, and the car felt good, stable. At any point I didn't feel that it was going out of control or there was a lot of body roll on offer, so it didn't feel like that. So the car was great, and the kind of balance the car brings in is really, you know, appreciable. You feel very much balanced in this car. And I feel the car is spacious as well, on the front seats as well, and on the back seats as well. There's ample amount of legroom on offer. Headroom also is not a problem at all. So if you guys are looking for a compact SUV within 10 lakhs, and I think Hyundai Venue gives you a very good deal, sitting at about 9.4 or 9.5 lakhs on road. This S Plus variant, so it satisfies all your must to have features. It satisfies your more or less all the requirements. Just a few things are missing, like the sunroof or the alloys. So these things are missing, but then these are, you know, nice to have features, and you can, maybe if you have some budget constraints, you can miss out on those. So it won't cause you a huge problem. And then finally, if you want to upgrade those later on, then you can do that as well. The petrol engine works fine in this one, 1.2 liter. It's finely tuned. You don't get any engine sound within the cabin whatsoever. So and the kind of performance it brings, you know, we'll cover one more video of this car on which I'll focus on entirely the engine performance, the kind of mileage I'm getting, kind of power figures I'm getting. That will be the next video. And after that, there will be a couple of videos coming in for the positive aspects of the car and for the negative aspects of the car. But I think if you are looking for a compact SUV in this price bracket, I think Venue is the car to go for, definitely. It satisfies all your requirements. It comes at a very good price range. This S Plus variant is the most value for money variant. You get almost everything in this car. So guys, this was it for this video. We'll be covering more videos of the Venue, so stay tuned on my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe the channel, join our family, and we'll be coming out with much more videos, many more informative videos, and we'll be covering more cars, as well as I plan to buy some more. Thank you. Bye bye.